today's topic, discuss Bohr's theory. Bohr's theory spectrum of hydrogen atom. This is our topic today, Bohr's theory. According to Bohr's theory, so Bohr's atomic model, what is meant by atomic model? So systematic arrangement of proton, electron, neutron in an atom. So what is the first two postulates of this Bohr's theory? Electrons revolve around the nucleus just like a planet revolves around the sun. So when electrons in the ground state, when they are rotated in the stationary orbit, they do not emit any radiation. Suppose some energy is given to an atom, the energy will be absorbed by the electron, and this atom is called excited state. That means the electron jump from ground state to excited state, and it will remain only 10 to the power of minus 8 seconds in the excited state, and then falls down to the ground state. The balance of energy emitted in the form of radiation. So when electron jumps from one orbit to another orbit, or a higher energy level to lower energy level, they can emit radiation. So E is equal to h mu, that is equal to E2 minus E1. Energy differences in the orbits. So h is the Planck's constant, mu is the frequency. Now spectral series. Spectrum is nothing but a group of wavelengths. So there are 5 series totally, hydrogel spectral series. The first one, Lyman series. Next one is Balmer series. Third one is the Bastian series. Fourth one, bracket series. Fifth one, Pfund series. This should be written as only in the order. Don't miss the order. This is the order: Lyman, Balmer, Bastian, bracket, and Pfund series. So in the Lyman series, electron may jump from first orbit to the first orbit. Jump from outer orbit to the first orbit. So it is outer orbit to first orbit. So in this region, this spectral series follow the ultraviolet region. Ultraviolet region. So what is the formula is to find the frequency mu is nothing but frequency and wavelength always inversely proportional. 1 by lambda, R is the Rydberg constant, R into 1 by n1 square minus 1 by n2 square. Here, for the Lyman series, n1 value should be 1, n2 values will be start from 2, 3, 4, 5 and so on. The region will be ultraviolet region. That means electron jump from outermost orbit to first orbit. The region will be ultraviolet region. Formula for frequency or this wavelength, R into 1 by n1 square minus 1 by n2 square. This is the Rydberg formula. R is the Rydberg constant. Next, for about Balmer series. So jump from outermost orbit, electron may jump from outermost orbit to the second orbit. So this region will belongs to visible region. Here also formula will be same, but the values of n1 and n2 will be changes. Here already n1 will be 1 we are taken in the case of Lyman series. Now n1 will start with 2, n2 will be start with 3, 4, 5 and so on. So this is about Balmer series. That means in Balmer series, electron may jump from outermost orbit to second orbit, it will be in the visible region. N1 value will be taken as, because already 1 we are taken for N1 Lyman series. Now N1 will be taken as 2, N2 will be start with 3, 4 and 5. Next one. So Paschen series, electron jump from outermost orbit to the third orbit. Outermost orbit to the third orbit. The region will be infrared region. Simply we can say it is IR. Formula will be same, 1 by lambda, that is equal to R into 1 by N1 square minus 1 by N2 square. Here N1 will be taken as, already 1 and 2 we are taken. Now N1 will start with 3. N2 will be start with 4, 5 and 6, etc. This is about Paschen series. In the Paschen series, electron may jump from outermost orbit to the third orbit. So the region will be IR, infrared region. Similarly for the bracket series, again electron will jump from outermost orbit to fourth orbit. N1 will takes from 4. N2 will be takes from 5, 6 and 7. This is also infrared region. Similarly, Pfund series. For Pfund series also, electron may jump from outermost orbit to last one. About the jumps from fifth orbit. So here N1 value will be takes from, starts from 5, N2 will be start from 6, 7, 8 and so on. This is also belongs to the infrared region. Totally 5 series of the hydrogel spectrum contains 5 series. The first one Lyman series, Balmer series, Paschen series, bracket series and Pfund series. So Lyman series belongs to this first one will be ultraviolet region, second one is the visual region, remaining 3 belongs to the infrared region. So this formula is nothing but Rydberg's formula. So on this formula we have to solve some of the problems. So in the last year public examination, so 4 marks question, short answer question comes from this problem. So note down the problem. The wavelength of the first member, first member of Lyman series is 1216 angstroms. 1216 angstroms. Calculate the wavelength. Calculate the wavelength of second member. Second member of Balmer series. Here, first member of the Lyman series. So what is the formula we are using from the Rydberg formula? 1 by lambda is equal to R into 1 by N1 square minus 1 by N2 square. So first member of the Lyman series. So Lyman series, they start with 1 by lambda is equal to R into 1 by N1 square, that is 1 square. For Lyman series, N1 is equal to 1, N2 is equal to 2, 3, 4 and so on. So that means 1 by 1 square minus 1 by 2 square. Lambda value, wavelength they are given, for Lyman series wavelength they are given 1216 angstroms. 1216 angstroms. So this will be written as 1 by 126 is equal to R into, this will becomes 1 by 1 square minus 1, 3, 4 minus 1, 3 by, okay, 4. That means 1 by 1216 is equal to 3r by 4. Okay. Give this is a equation number 1. So about Lehman series will be over. Net calculate the wavelength of second member. This is very important. Second member of the Balmer series. So what about the Balmer series? Again the formula will be same. Here we can write this Balmer series. For Balmer series, remember the order: Lehman series, yes. Next Balmer series, Paschen series, Bracket series, and Pfund series. So Balmer series. So write down the formula: 1 by lambda is equal to r into 1 by n1 square minus 1 by n2 square. Okay. Here n1 will start with for Balmer series. N1 will be start with 2. So because this is second one, second member of the Balmer series. Here 3, second member is 4. 4 we have to taken as N2. So okay, 3 not will be taken because they ask about second member. Substitute the values: 1 by lambda dash, let us say it will be lambda dash r into 1 by 2 square minus 1 by 4 square. Why we are taken 4 here? Because 3, 4, 5 it will be order will be. They ask about second member, so neglect the third one because this is the first member. See the second member. That's we are taken as 4. Okay. Simplify this as 1 by lambda dash is equal to r into 1 by 4 minus 16. 1 by 16. Solve this. We can write it as 1 by lambda dash is equal to 16 minus 4, 12. Okay, that is 12 by 16. Okay, write it as r into 1 by 4 minus 1 by 16. Take it as 16. Okay, take it as LCM as the 16. 4 times 1 time. That will be 3r by 16. 1 by lambda dash. Okay, it will be 3r by 16. Give it as equation number 2. So what is the first equation? 1 by 1216 is equal to 3r by 4. Second equation, 1 by lambda dash is equal to 3r by 16. Now we will take this, we will solve these two equations to get the value of lambda dash. Okay, from 1 and 2. From equations 1 and 2. Okay, what we will get from equation 1? 1 by 1216 is equal to how much we are getting? That will be 3r by 4 by 1 by lambda dash. 1 by lambda dash is equal to 3r by 16. Therefore, we get lambda dash by 1216 is equal to 3r. 3r will be cancelled. This will be 1 by 4 to 16 by 1. This will be 4 times. 4 times. Therefore, lambda dash is equal to 1216 into 4. So, what is the value of 1216 into 4? Is nothing but 4864. 4864 angstroms. So, we have calculated the wavelength for the second member of Balmer series. We get the 4864. This is the 4 marks problem. Very important problem in the public examination. Last year they asked for 4 marks. See, look here, wavelength of the first member of Lehman series. First member of the Lehman series will be always 1. Okay, that should be taken as 1 and N1 will be 1, N2 will be 2 we are taken. So next second member of Balmer series. Balmer series first N1 will be 2, N2 will be 3, 4, 5, 6 and so on. Second member, that's why we are taken, neglect the 3 and 4 are taken as the second member. On solving we get wavelength of the second member of Balmer series lambda dash is equal to 4864 angstroms. Limitations of Bohr's theory of hydrogen atom. So Bohr's theory, there will be 3 postulates we have discussed. All the electrons revolve around the nucleus just like planets revolve around the sun. So that means when they revolve in a stationary orbit in ground state, they do not emit any radiation. Suppose if you are given some energy to the atom, it is called an excited atom. Electrons absorb that energy and they jump from ground state to higher energy state, and it will be remain 10 to the power of minus 8 seconds at the higher state or excited state and falls down. So the balance of energy emitted in the form of radiation. So when these electrons jump from higher energy orbit to lower energy orbit, they emit energy in the form of radiation. And also we have studied about the angular momentum of that electron. MVR is equal to NH by 2 pi. So these are the important postulates of the Bohr's atomic model. So here limitations. What are the limitations of the Bohr's theory? So Bohr's theory limitation. This Bohr's atomic model is applicable only the simplest atoms like Z value equal to 1. That means just like hydrogen. So it is fails to explain Z value greater than 1. That means it is not explain anything about the higher elements. That means having Z value greater than 1. That is the first limitation or first drawback. Second one, he explains only the about why these electrons revolve in circular orbits, even there will be elliptical orbits also possible. And that is the second limitation. Third limitation, should not say anything about relative intensities of the spectral lines. Intensities of spectral lines did not studied, and does not, another one is the last one, this theory does not take into account of wave properties of the electrons. Cannot say anything about wave properties of electrons, and should not say relative intensities of the electrons, and it will be valued only for the lighter elements like Z value greater, Z value equal to 1, just like simply for hydrogen atom it is applicable only for. If the Z value will be greater than 1, it will be not applicable. It fails to explain about the higher elements. These are the limitations of Bohr's theory of the hydrogen atom. So very important, the limitations also for 4 marks. Next about some of the important postulates in the Rutherford atomic model. Once again, it is also very important. Rutherford explains his atomic model. He compared his atomic model with the solar family or planetary atomic model. Electrons revolve in the circular orbits just like planet revolve around the sun. Sun will be at the center of the solar family and it will be stationary. Like that, nucleus will be center of the atom and remaining electrons revolve around the nucleus, the stationary nucleus. The revolving electrons having negative charge, the whole negative charge will be positive charge of the nucleus. That means whole positive charge and mass will be concentrated at the small sphere, that is center of the atom, is called nucleus, and estimated the size of the nucleus, size of the atom and size of the nucleus by alpha scattering method. It will be 10 to the power of minus 15 meter, and size of the atom will be 10 to the power of minus 10 meter. Now, when this electron revolve around this nucleus in permitted orbits, so it continuously it revolves. That means it gets energy. That means the centripetal force required to revolve this electron will be applicable by the electrostatic force between the nucleus and the electron. Okay, while the drawbacks, it will have two drawbacks. This is also may ask for 2 marks. What are the important drawbacks of this Rutherford atomic model? So Rutherford atomic model could not explain anything about the stability of atom, and he explains only the line spectrum, could not explain anything about the continuous spectrum. These are the two important drawbacks in the Rutherford atomic model.